Welcome in, Taurus. It's Heather with Heather's Healing, and I'm here to do your August your August reading. I apologize, I'm a little late getting the last 3 videos up, but the cool thing about watching a video mid-month is you've lived the month mostly. So it's fun to kind of reflect and see how the readings fit in with your month. So thanks so much for being here. This is going to be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. So thanks for being here. So we are in Leo season, 5th house energy, which is the house of fun, play, children, romance, self-expression, and that standout, unique Leo energy. Leo rules the heart, circulation, blood pressure, spine, and back, and is ruled by the sun. So vitality, power, and charisma are all highlighted in the month of August. All right, Taurus, so we're going to ask the question, what is the core energy influencing you this month? We're going to look at the overall energy this month. What needs your focus? What brings you joy and advice and guidance? So thanks so much for being here. So calling in the energy of Taurus. And how are you, Taurus? How are you doing? What is the core energy influencing Taurus this month, August 2025? What is the core energy influencing Taurus? What is the overall energy this month? And we're going to look at what needs your focus. Where do you find joy this month? I have my camera set up a little different, so I'm just trying to figure out where the cards need to be. And then advice and guidance. All right, so the core energy that you are working with, we have the energy of death. So Taurus, the core energy influencing you is death. Look at the cute kitty. So major arcana card here. So this is big energy. This is usually energy outside of you, or it's the energies outside of you that are influencing you the most now. So death focuses on transformation and change. It's Scorpio energy. So I often think of Pluto energy. It's the underworld. So what are you wanting to change and transform? There's going to be a big focus this month on what needs to change. And I love that energy. It is what can you leave behind? What is basically dying? What needs to die off so something else can come in? So what can you leave behind? What are you ready to move away from? That's the core energy influencing you this month, and that's a great energy because I feel like when you're in this kind of energy, it helps you to ask a lot of questions and kind of reevaluate your life, reevaluate where you are right now, and make some decisions about how you want to move forward, what you want to move into. I really like that. It also really reminds me of the fall energy as well. So ending harvest season. So you could be reflecting on where do I want to be in the next 3 to 4 months? How do I want to finish out the year? It's that type of energy. Interesting. The main energy this month, the overall energy this month, is the 8 of Swords. So I can see why you have this energy, and I like this versus this. So the energy this month is, I'm not quite sure what direction to move in. I'm not sure what would be the next best step. There's just a lot of indecision here this month. And that's probably why you're focusing on what needs to change. What am I ready to transform? I feel Taurus, like you are making some really big decisions here. You're really focused on, how do I get out of this place of indecision? I'm also really focused on this rope that he's cutting. So this could be cutting ties or cutting cords with people, relationships, things that you're just done with and you're ready to move on. What needs your focus this month? Oh wow, look, we've got the world. We've got the world in reverse. Another major arcana card here, card 21. The world is always an ending. And when there is an ending, a completion, a new beginning is starting. And so I really do feel like what needs your focus is you. What would help you feel more complete in your life? What is it that you need? So these are big changes, and especially with the death card here. What do you want, Taurus? You know, maybe this is focusing on a new career, going back to school. This could be all sorts of things, but the focus is definitely on you, and getting clear in your mind. What is it that you need? What do you need? What needs your focus? This could also be health, focusing on health, becoming healthier, and also I just keep coming back to the mental. So your well-being, your happiness, your joy, what is it that you need to feel uh, more grounded, happier, whole? A lot of soul searching this month for Taurus. Let's see, let's move these up so we can see them here. Wow, I think Aries had this card. What brings you joy this month? We have the Tower card. I'm also going to say, since we have 3 major arcana cards here, there's probably a lot happening in your life that this month that you don't have control over. These are energies outside of yourself. What I love about the Tower energy is anything that is not stable in your life, anything that is not, doesn't have a firm foundation, will come crumbling down, and it falls apart and unravels so that you can create in a different way, so you can move in a different way, so you can start so you can start fresh. It's a lot of instability this month. And Taurus, that can be really hard for you. I'm just going to say be flexible, and just know that the things that are falling apart or coming undone in your life, it's happening because it's not working for you. So this is how you're going to get more joy in your life. And I feel like it's important to be very intentional about doing this soul searching and deciding what is it that you need. How do you want to move forward? This is an opportunity to stop repetitive cycles or habits that aren't serving you anymore. So lots of soul searching going on. Spirit's message to you. Wow, look at this. We've got 8 of Cups. We have 8 of Swords here. We have 8 of Cups here. We've got 7, 3, and 4. What I like about the energy of 8s, at least in tarot, when we're speaking tarot, it's realizations. It's realizing. The 8 of Swords is realizing what is unclear. Where are you uncertain? Where are you feeling trapped in your thinking? This can also appear as rigidity and being unflexible, especially in your thinking, communication, and ways of learning. The 8 of Cups, this is a realization of what you are ready to walk away from. This is detaching yourself emotionally from a relationship, a way of living your life. I mean, this is walking away from a situation that's no longer serving you. This could also be work. It could be something that you really loved at one time, or you put in a lot of time and effort. And so walking away from this is not necessarily an easy thing, but you're not doing it just out of the spur of the moment either. With this cord that's being cut in this card here, and the 8 of Cups walking away, this could be walking away from people in relationships that aren't serving you. This could also be walking away from people that enable you as well. So just putting that out there. This could also be walking away from addictions, ways that you keep yourself small and disconnected from life. So a lot going on here for Taurus. The energy of 8 is huge. I mean, it's the 8th month. We're in August. You've got a lot of 8 energy. So these are realizations. So what have you realized this month? What is coming into your awareness this month? Pay close attention to that. Sending you a lot of love, Taurus. And if you'd like to book a one-on-one, we can dive deeper into your situation. My info is below. And also, if you are in northern Utah, I will be doing an in-person event, and I will have a link below. All right, take care, Taurus. We'll talk to you soon.